Welcome summoners to a brand new League of Legends video where today we're going to be playing some Illaoi in the top lane, unfortunately against Heimerdinger, which is not going to be fun for us at all. They ended up last picking Heimer after the whole draft was done, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit rough. I thought we was against Aatrox, but clearly I am wrong. Either way, hopefully you guys are doing well here and having a good day. Would have been nice to have second wind here instead of the what is this thing? Conditioning for our middle rune in the resolve tree, but it's all good. Just gonna have to deal with the cards that we've been dealt, unfortunately. We'll be able to catch this wave, but I'm not sure how much we can get in terms of CS. Nice, he uses rockets pretty early there, which is actually huge. They're not auto Q here, so I can get these 3 minions. Got my W now, so that's gonna really help with auto attack resetting to make sure we can get these minions on the tower. Oh, okay. It was good until I cancelled that auto. Almost got all of them, but no worries. What I want to do here is go for Heartsteel, which is going to be really nice in terms of stacking up and doing a lot of damage, of course. Problem with that is that I feel like I thought that minion was going to go down a little bit sooner. If it did, then we could have got the E onto the Heimer, which would have been pretty good. For now we're going to chill. This guy's playing super aggressive. We have to kind of wait till he's out of mana. Got my jungler topside here, so we could potentially look for something, but okay. He doesn't get the stun, which is good. Man, it's gonna be so hard to be able to do what we want here. Okay, we're chilling. Gonna max out my Q here, I think. Normally you max E, but I don't think we're gonna be landing that many E's onto the Heimerdinger here. I do have my Briar in a position to try and go for the gank, but I'm not sure how well it's gonna work out. Yeah, she's not gonna go for it, which I think is the correct play here. I think it's the correct play. Jungler going for the gank there would be really bad. Nice. Well, I was hoping the Heimer would walk down. First blood actually in the mid lane here, followed up by a return kill by the Briar onto the Talon. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Nice. Keyed that one correctly, which is huge. Oh, barely messed up my CS there. Okay, TP from the Heimerdinger here. Ooh. Almost landed that. Not sure what we do here other than nothing. Well, my screen kind of tabbed out a sec, but we should be okay. Cute there. Nice stuff. Able to get this minion as well. Take a little bit of damage, but we should be okay. Oh, barely timed that one a little bit wrong. He's gonna look for the grenade. I see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and just reset here. Gonna have to TP back, of course. Okay. End up being okay in the end. Gonna start buying... Oh, not that. My Heartsteel. Then we can TP back. Can sell this. Get this instead. Do miss out on a wave here, but there's not really much we can do. I was hoping we could thread the needle. Maybe look for the E there. It was close, but not quite close enough. Nice. Okay, he's going to keep poking us out, which kind of makes sense. See if we can just farm up as much CS as possible. Have to wait for the grenade. Might get a little bit of AD, would be good. That way we can actually last hit on the tower. This guy aggressive here, I think. Oh, I couldn't E. Oh, I end up missing everything. Oh, okay. If I hit that, I can kill him. But without it, I'm in a little bit of trouble. Got the Briar coming up here. The play wasn't bad for me, but I just needed to make sure I hit my E. Which I didn't, unfortunately. Okay. Nice. Maybe I could have flashed forward for the kill there. Not sure how worth it would have been, but maybe I should have. I just ended up damaging the E instead. Okay, not terrible, not the best either. I'm actually just going to recall here, I think. Oh, the Heimer stays. Oh, okay. Okay. Didn't really expect that guy to be here. We're going to have to leave. I think we're just going to stay, actually. Collect this incoming wave. Once we've collected, then we can kind of do something. Surprised Aatrox walked all the way up here, but Briar's staying, which is the correct play here. We can definitely just kill the Heimerdinger here, I think. Nice. We end up getting the assist there, which is good. Don't really need to do much else. Nice. Well played, Briar. Wave's going to go ahead and push back now. I'm going to try and push this out as soon as possible. Use a Q early onto as much of the wave as possible. Should probably push this a little bit faster. Nice. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and reset here. Start getting the Heartsteel if we can. Get this. Nice stuff. Got the potions as well. Looks like there's a shutdown in the mid lane with the Ornn support actually roaming mid. Nice stuff from the Ornn. Getting able to secure the kill onto the Aatrox, which is kind of crazy. This guy's going for Liandry's, of course, which is actually going to be really good for him. But I don't think you build Liandry's out of Lost Chapter. Yeah, you don't. Okay, so it's going to slow it down by him buying this Lost Chapter here, which is huge. We are down 20 CS. It's kind of expected in a lane like this, unfortunately. But that's all good as long as we chill out. Need about 1.2k for our Heartsteel. Then we can maybe try and stack it up here. Okay. I'm going to chill for now. Maybe try and not to overextend here, but try not to secure the CS, of course. Nice. Nice, we end up getting a kill bot side, which is big. I'll play from the team. Put another point into our E for now. Not sure if Talon is top side here, but I'm just going to put a ward in this tri-bush in case he tries to invade from the top angle, or if he tries to dive if I'm too low or something like that. You know, obviously I'm not low right now. Nice. Putting that is actually huge. That's going to be big in terms of damage onto the Heimerdinger here. And it's gonna proc, which is huge. Really big E. It's going to help my lane quite a lot. Okay, pretty good. If I can try and get these turrets down, it'll be pretty good for me. So let's try and do that here. He just used his grenade here, so I'm going to use this to get pressure onto the turrets. Nice. Could get a little bit aggressive here, but might get one shot. He's trying to dodge the E here. Oh, he's able to dodge it. Man, he's making my life so difficult. If I could just hit the E, I'll be okay. But it's so hard if he's moving around like that. He doesn't even have boots. I should be able to land it, to be honest. I think I shouldn't have stayed. I could have just left. If Talon comes up, I'm just dead now. Yeah, it's a bad idea to stay, I think. I do have my TP soon, so after I collect this wave, I can just go back. But staying here is not the play, I think. Okay, nice. Alright, got our reset off now. He has TP as well. Would have been nice if I can get my Heartsteel before I ended up recalling. It's going to TP to the turret here. No need to do anything fancy. Finding a way to slow him down would be helpful so I can actually land the E. If I land the E there, I kill him. Nice. Slow his tempo a bit. I'm going to hold the wave here, maybe. Can allow my Briar to come back if he does TP. I know I'm taking a lot of damage from this. Oh, this is warded as well. Okay. Ooh, she ends up using the ult mid. Does it land? No, it didn't land, unfortunately. Nice try from the Briar. Okay. Nice. Ooh, Talon actually dying bot lane here. Pretty good stuff. Nice play from the team. Was it bot actually? Yeah, I think it was bot. This on support looks pretty good actually. It doesn't look too bad at all. He did a good job of making the pick work there in an off-meta role. I like that. It's pretty cool. He actually went for Blackfire Torch first. I didn't even think about that. I think it would have made sense to go for Liandry's if he was looking at my build. But doesn't go for Liandry's. Oh gosh, taking a lot of damage though. Almost have enough for Heartsteel at the very least. You're doing a good job of trying to survive CS-wise, considering the lane. Not the best for us. Unfortunately, the action isn't what we would kind of want due to it being a range matchup. But hey, what can we do? Okay, he uses the triple grenade there. Interesting. Guess he's maybe just trying to get a little bit of damage out because we're not really going to fight that much. I'm just going to let the plate go down here. Okay, maybe I can walk forward here. Nice. He doesn't have ult, right? So I could potentially look for a play. Oh my gosh. I know I shouldn't have E'd there, but don't really know what else to do in that situation. If I wait for my next E, maybe I can look for the kill. Alright, let's leave. Let's just get our Heartsteel maybe. Team are doing a great job across the map, so we just gotta kind of play off them, I think. I'm just gonna leave here. I'm definitely in too bad of a spot to stay, unfortunately. Give up a wave or two. I gotta look for the correct all-ins. Looking for an E at some point is crucial, but it's just so hard. And then if I try and walk at him, he just walks between his turrets. So I have to wait to kind of get the turrets down, and then I can look for the E, but I keep missing them when I have the opportunity. Maybe I should just R straight away. Oh, he's actually going to stay in this situation. This is really good for me. He might have TP still, I think. I can't remember, but he ends up using his R aggressively. I'm just going to continue to walk forward here. If I get the flash out of the Heimer, that's huge. Oh, I thought he was going to walk down, but he didn't. We got a flash at the very least. I ended up missing the E, but it's all good. Getting the flash is good at least. And the cannon minion. Let's go. Nice. Okay, let's push this out. Nice. I'm going to recall again just because I don't have the HP. I would like to stay. There might be a plant here. It's not the best recall, if I'm honest. But I think for now, it's going to have to do. We'll run back up top side. The wave does crash, fortunately, so he can't really just hold it there. He does have boots advantage on me, which is a little bit rough. But at least we can stack up our Heartsteel now. I imagine he's going straight for... Yeah, he's going straight for the Andrews now. Makes sense. Makes sense. What a fun lane for us. Playing against Tyler is just... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This tower will go down though, unfortunately. I can put a ward here just in case the Talon might be around. Nice. Managed to get the E there, which is actually pretty big. I was going to focus it as well. It's pretty huge. See if we can catch him here. He doesn't have flash. We get the E as well. Maybe I could have played that a little bit differently. If I got the first W onto him, I could have used a flash W to secure the kill. So maybe I shouldn't have flashed there. Although we do get Prio in the lane. Not sure if the Talon is going to be around. I'll put a pink ward here. I think I should just be able to kill him if I walk at him, to be honest. I have to avoid dying. I think it's a little bit rough. I think Talon can just come and kill me. Only good thing is that it's the first time I actually get Tentacle set up. I think this is super risky. I think we should just leave. I don't know why Talon's around. Got my jungler bot side as well, so there's no way I can really stay and be 100% safe in this situation. Nice, we get first turret before the Aatrox. Super close. Nice. He's actually still around. I just saw him take out that, yeah, tentacle. Oh my gosh, we took a lot of damage from that there. Taking a lot of damage here, but this will force him to stay. Okay, we just lost our whole HP bar. This was actually pretty bad. We'll force him to stay, but at least we can maybe get a plant. There is a plant, thankfully. Bail us out of that not so good play. We're going to continue to play aggressive, push another wave here. At least force his TP if we can. Okay, we get him to stay again. I'm pinging so my Briar's aware, right? If Briar ends up landing the ult for whatever reason, then she can very easily get the kill onto him. She ends up using it mid, which is fine. Go ahead and push this wave in here. Oh. Did we die off that? Double chug the potions here, I think. He's still quite low. He hasn't backed yet, so I think we can just kill him. I really do. Yeah, Briar's kind of positioning in such a way to be able to kill the Heimer here. Nice. Okay, huge from the Briar. Gets the kill. We're going to try and push another wave here. Wow, 33 seconds on the death timer there. That's actually kind of insane. Kind of insane. Nice. Okay, let's just reset off this. Can maybe hit the tower a little bit more. I'm worried Talon might be around. I haven't really looked on the map and seen where he is. But let's go ahead and get our Bloodmail. Gonna get Swiftness boots as well. It's gonna be really, really good for someone like Illaoi. And if we get the next two objectives, we can go ahead and upgrade those Swiftness boots. Alright, not too bad. Done a decent job of making sure that we survive the laning phase against this rain matchup, which is horrible. Ooh, Brian ends up going down in the mid lane. In the mid lane? In the mid river. Nice, we're able to collect the CS here. Huge stuff. Okay. Try not to take unnecessary damage here. This is why I'm giving up a little bit of CS. This tower will eventually fall. Good thing is that we have a tower already. We just need the next objective, which will be Drake, I guess, which I think they're going to get. So the one after that, we're going to have to fight for sure. This is going to go down now. Not really much we can do about that at this point, unfortunately. Put a ward in here. It's good coverage. Yeah, Heimer does the same thing, which makes sense. Really good coverage ward when you're this pushed up. See if you're getting ganks. See if the enemy top laner is hiding in the bush, all that good stuff. Okay. Let's see, Briar's here. Okay. Briar looking for the gank is good. I don't have a pink ward unfortunately to get rid of that ward for now. Okay, these turrets are going to deactivate. Oh no, he might still be around then if those turrets are deactivated. Yeah, there he is. Briar tries to ult mid, unfortunately misses. Smolder does get the kill onto the Talon, which is huge. Victor's going to deal with the Aatrox here, but if we can swap, it would be much better for me, I think. Maybe if I can get a swap for Victor. I want to be able to go into Aatrox instead of Heimerdinger. Can't do much in this matchup. So I'm going to leave. Yeah, I'm on my way. On my way. Then Victor can go top side, which is huge. He can collect that wave, that's fine. Into the Heimer, he's going to have a much better time. Can use the range. Nice. I got barely... I've got not enough AD, unfortunately, to one-shot those backline minions, so it's going to make my life a little bit more difficult. But this is what we want now. Now we're in the Aatrox in the mid-game, which is huge. He's going to have much more of a difficult time against us. We're actually using the Herald here. Okay, and we're going to go for the Atakan. I know they already started it, but I'm just going to push that wave first. Briar finds the Kaiser, which is huge. Victor now, like I said, in that matchup versus the Heimerdinger is going to have a much better time than I am. Bry using the ult. It lands onto the Heimendinger. Should be a dead Heim from here. My team are going to be able to secure the Icon as well, which is huge. That's going to give us the feats of strength here. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and position this quite aggressively in the top lane. Nice. Backing up Heartsteel here should be pretty good. Oh, barely miss out on getting the E there. Okay. Nice. Hopefully I can follow up here. Get the E onto the Aatrox, which is big. Nice. Let's go. Really well played from the Ornn. Okay. Looking to play aggressive here if the Ornn is too, but... maybe it's a little bit risky. I do agree with the Ornn that we shouldn't go for the play. Victor ended up dying top, unfortunately, which is a little bit rough. Oh, I have enough for my Bloodmail. Okay, huge. Good stuff. Nice play from the Smolder to get a kill mid, and actually a kill onto the Talon as well. We're going to get our Bloodmail, get a pink ward, and then we'll go back bot side here, because I think Aatrox is going to come back there. From here, what else can we get that's kind of spicy? Ooh, Stridebreaker would be cool. Haven't really tried Stridebreaker even on Illaoi, but that will help with the wave clear quite a lot. And with the slowing power. So if we get on top of somebody like Heimendinger, we can go ahead and slow them. Same with the Aatrox here. We do need heal cut for the Aatrox, but we don't really have any good item, I think, that can even work into the build pretty nicely. We put a pink ward here. I think that's going to be good just to make sure I'm not on vision. Okay. Nice. Not bad. Oh, I wanted to get a Heartsteel proc. Look at this. Much better for me in this lane. Oh, there's a Lux here though. Okay. Looking kind of rough. But we can maybe get the Talon here. Nice. Bright ult ends up hitting, which is huge. Got my team with me, which is huge. Really nice play from the team. Victor still against that Heimendinger. Might have a little bit of a rough time now if he died the initial time. But I guess Jaime doesn't have the kill, so I think somebody else must have helped him. But yeah, this is great for us. As a team, this is amazing for us, this setup. Much better. Aatrox is now mid. Okay. We're going to look to maybe push another wave here. Team are going to set up for the Drake, which is huge. Almost level 16. Don't really want to walk up very aggressively versus these two unless we land a really good E or something like that. Got the Ornn behind me here, so we can potentially look for a play. Not behind me, but kind of flanking. Looks like they're going to be able to get the Aatrox instead. Smolder does so much damage. Ends up doing big damage to the Aatrox here. I think he's just going to go down. Ornn ult comes out in the end. Can he hit it? He ends up hitting it. Aatrox ends up going down, and he flashes as well. Huge stuff from the team. Ooh. Okay. Ornn trying to make a play here. I should have maybe stayed bot. So we can apply pressure in 2 lanes. Baron's now up though. Okay, we're gonna chill. Looks like Briar's maybe in a little bit of trouble. The Victor and the Heimer are 1v1ing. Victor ends up winning it. Well played from the Victor. Really nice stuff. I'm going to go ahead and continue to push this wave in. Not sure if anyone else is coming for me back. I still draw a lot of pressure here, allowing my team to actually push in the mid wave. Oh, we almost ended up hitting there with that E there. We'll use the next wave to get a little bit more pressure. Smolder's now on his own though, considering that Ornn's in the blue side jungle. I'm going to walk forward, maybe try and help the Smolder. I think he's on his own right now. Well, I can see he's on his own. Nice play from the Smolder securing a kill here. Getting rooted up by the enemy team though, unfortunately. Bright ult ends up hitting. Nice, nice. Okay, we barely get the W, which is huge. We get the E onto that guy, which is huge. That's a lot of hugeness. Nice, the Spirit ended up going down. Man, we do so much damage with this. Hi, Heimendinger. It's been a while since I've seen you. Level 17 now. Been a pretty chill game from us. We've been kind of just farming inside lanes pretty nicely. Definitely want to get our Stridebreaker as soon as we can. Let's go ahead and reset here. Next rate's coming up in a few minutes. Nice. Let's go ahead and sell this. Let's get this. All right, pretty good. Pushing power is going to be really strong now. Now we're playing for the Drake. I'm going to go top side so I can apply a lot of pressure there whilst my team are able to secure vision for the objective here. I'm hoping that Aatrox will come top, but I think Heimer will probably go top here. He's been doing that for most of the game. Victor should still go in the lane to match Heimer, so I think he is moving up there, which is fine. I just need to see lane assignments, which is why I'm walking mid here. Victor's actually doing, in my opinion, the correct thing as well, which is awesome. He's also walking mid. Then he's going to see who's assigned which lane. Okay, Aatrox went top. Okay, perfect. I'll go top now. We're actually positioning for the Baron here. Oh, nice. We land the E. That's huge. Look how much damage he took from that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Team up positioning for the Baron. Should be a free Baron here. I'm going to let that wave go down. If anyone walks up here, we can play aggressively. Or maybe we can walk in our jungle, in their jungle even. See if someone walks there. We've got so many tentacles set up. They should fear me. Ha ha ha. Well, maybe I should have stayed in this bush because I could have got the Aatrox. Could still look for the Aatrox here. Nice. Missed the E, but it's not really going to matter here. Ooh. Could still look for the play here. Oh, if I landed a W, maybe I would have been okay. Played a little bit too aggressively. My flawless game, unfortunately, is gone. But it's all good. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Stridebreaker here. You can see the damage with Illaoi is crazy. Even though we kind of got suppressed in the laning phase due to a range matchup, we're able to do quite a lot with the Heartsteel, do big damage to enemies. You can see that the Aatrox still is no match for us. I mean, we are a few levels ahead. But if we get healing cut, we simply will just be able to out damage him and beat him in the fights. Nice ult from the Bright onto the Aatrox here. She's going to go ahead and jump in, do big damage to him. Nice on ult as well. It's going to take down the Heimerdinger. Aatrox trying to escape. Briar doing her best to try and get as much damage as she can onto the Aatrox. Unfortunately, she's not going to be able to take him out. Able to get an inhibitor, which is huge. Now it looks like we're going to push in the top wave to be able to get the next tower and an inhibitor. Smolder is way too strong right now, so I don't think he's going to have any trouble 1v9 in the game at this point. Next Drake is up, so we definitely can go for that. We got our TP up as well, so we can definitely jump into the fray if we need to. Okay. Aren't able to get out, which is huge. We can definitely just go for the Drake here. I'm just going to position aggressively towards the enemy team, I think. See if I can look for a pick in their jungle. Talon's going to loop around, trying to look for the Smolder here. Yeah, he might be in a little bit of troubles. The ult's going to come out of the Talon and the Lux here. Nice. Huge. Let's go. Nice. I wanted to get the Heartsteel proc. Are we alive? No. He uses the empowered grenade to go ahead and take us out. Briar ult comes in, but unfortunately misses. Heimer now is in an aggressive spot. Briar gets the W over the wall, which is huge, and the Q onto the Heimer. Can be able to do big damage, but she ends up getting rooted and stunned up by the Heimer and Lux combo. Enemy team needs to defend their base if possible. It's currently 3v3 on the map. We're going to be able to push in this bot wave with the Baron buff still. We did get the Drake in the meantime, which is pretty nice as well. All in all, pretty good stuff from the team. Not too bad at all. I mean, they are looking to play base defense, but Victor's able to get the turret, pushing for the inhibitor here. I think we're going to buy a little bit of magic resistance. I think that's going to be huge here, actually. Victor now maybe a little bit overextended with the rest of the enemy team spawning. Let's get the Negatron cloak. Nice. I think we have 3 inhibs now, right? Yeah, that's huge. Tons of super minions are going to be flooding into their base here. Next objective's not for a few minutes though, so let's go look for some fun across the map maybe. I think I'll go bot, maybe look for the Aatrox. Not sure where he's going or where he's positioning, but is he looking for some sort of crazy flank, or I don't know what he's doing. Okay, we missed this wave because of our positioning, but we'll let it get pushed by the super minions here. Is Aatrox still in our jungle, or did I see him? Was I blind? In their jungle even, not our jungle. Oh, there's like a fight breaking out. It's a 2v, 3v5 even. Aatrox could be... Yeah, what is this? I'm gonna TP here for him. I was like, I know he's there somewhere, right? But where? Let's get him. The flash was not necessary, but he's obviously gonna get out over the wall. See if he's able to get out. Yeah, he is. Smolder's 1 HP though. Maybe he can get baited by the Smolder. Oh, he does get baited by the Smolder. No way. Nice bait from the Smolder. The barrier coming in clutch. Nice try from Aatrox. That was funny. I enjoyed that. Game is looking pretty much over though. The Kaiser's also dead here too. I'm not sure how she died. I didn't see how she died, but she definitely is dead. Her screen is grey currently. Next wave pushing in is going to do big work to the Nexus turret. I use my E preemptively, which is not so good. My Ornn and my Victor are kind of low HP though. Ooh, Ornn ends up going down, almost going down. Briar getting stunned up here. She's struggling to be able to do her thing. I land the E onto the Talon though, which is huge. Nice. Oh, that Talon got absolutely destroyed. Plus 50. GG, my friends. Alright, so I'm in a super fun game with the Illaoi there. Pretty safe for the most part in the early stages of the game. It managed to stack up. You can see the damage potential was insane. We'll go ahead and give it to the Briar and the Ornn for putting off the Ornn support. Really, really nice stuff there. Take a look at the graphs if we can. Damage was decent, considering we haven't really hit that much that entire game. We've mainly in the side lane as towers, and we couldn't really hit our lane opponent. Damage is decent, I'll take it. We're also nice and tanky for our team as well. So yeah, took the most damage in the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video.